Hello, hello. Let me first just give you a little briefing as to what is going to happen. We have had so many things happening within the Forge that it's time to show you the breathtaking things that is taking place at this moment. So I will show you just a rough overview, which is exciting to say, of what we have so far. What you can expect, what you can see, how to do it, all the things. First, let's start with outside the Forge. What you're going to see when you find this thing. So many things! Starting with the Legacy Forgers. We have so many people in the tribe right now that is insane. We have people with skills within all different topics, people from who has experiences from living on the street, other people who have been in politics or are still in politics, people who are researchers, authors, lawyers, poli- police. We have medical personnel. We have all the people from the normal person in the street who is not so normal after all. If you go into the Legacy Forge and learn your things, we have so many people, and it just enriches every person in there. But I'm not gonna jump the gun. I'm gonna get to that in just a second. So we have TTX Virtual, which goes off every other Saturday at 1 p.m. UTC plus one, or 2 p.m. UTC. You have to just check out the YouTube channel, right? Just check it out. You're gonna see when it is going to stream. And if you are part of the Forge, you're also going to get email notifications. So you're going to get all the updates that you need from all over the place because we don't want to leave people outside in the cold. But these are just a few of the things that you'll see outside. That's not what's fun though. What we want to do is go inside the thing. This is where the magic happens. And it starts as so simple than just creating a account. When you create an account, you get access to more things than you might have expected. But it looks like this. So when you create an account inside of the Legacy Forge, you're going to be prompted with this, which is, you see that thing in the background? That's the spark key, the Forge spark. That is important because in the Forge, the kiln, the fire, all that starts with the spark. It starts somewhere, right? And so we wanted to call this something that was fitting, and then it just kept on expanding from there. When you have gone through that process of inputting your information, you're going to be prompted to choose your path. You can choose between the warrior, the creator, or the healer. There is a fourth card coming soon, which is going to be the more of a combined figure. I'm going to figure out what that is. Then you come into your dashboard when you've gone through all this, and as you see here, we have a few things going on. We have the dashboard itself saying what this is. We have underneath the card that you chose, in this case, the warrior, and some quick access stuff. If you click on the talk with us, you're going to be able to knock on some virtual doors, and if we are available in there, we can just let you in. We also have the legacy points, and we have the Discord connection, which means that you can connect your account directly to Discord, which is quite important, but we're going to get to that. You also get access to resources. This is what you get when you click the card from your dashboard. You see the warrior explained and resources and tools. These are things that you get straight off the gate, like for free. And my aim here is to create enough value in there so that people who have paid 5,000 euros for a program in the past will think like they just threw their money outside of the window. Because if we're getting this for free, that kind of thing. But if you go through and you actually do the things, the more you interact with the whole thing and the more you do the the take on the journey, the more you actually engage in developing yourself, to put it lightly, or to just, roughly, the more you are rewarded. You get legacy points. These legacy points are very special because already there are NFTs with that rune. That purple rune key you see there, it's called the Origin Key Rune Stone or something. And it is currently an NFT. If you don't know what an NFT is, it is a digital currency, much like Bitcoin. The thing here is that once you have points and currency within the Legacy Forge in the form of legacy points, you are going to be able to buy actual real things in the world. And who knows? If you all of a sudden get a NFT in your account because you just are there and take, you know, responsibility and leadership and all that stuff, and you actually make an effort to enjoy this to the fullest, all of a sudden you might get a key, and that key might be tied to some RFID thing that allows you to unlock physical locations around the world in the Yggdrasil network, starting with Valhalla, the physical cafe meeting spot, where you can chill out and learn things. And we're pretty excited for that. But that is just the surface. The thing that I want to show you now is where the fun starts. This is Orpheus the Wise. Orpheus has been with us since the beginning, and I don't think he's going to leave anytime soon. But we're using modern technology to create ancient epicness. Now, this is an AI. So let's just go through and see what I wrote here because I've forgotten about it. This is a very much live in the action kind of thing. He runs the Forge, but by knowing more than anyone needs to know. He helps the tribe with holistic development and implementing SLS, which we're gonna teach you that from the in if you want to. SLS is basically just a framework. It's nothing more than that. It creates epic, thought-expanding ideas, visuals, breakdowns, etc. Makes life aligned and easier. Helps with those hard challenges that we all face, like where are corn from? Where are your thoughts when you're not thinking of them? It's future and solution oriented, and it is ancient and wisdom powered. And a lot more. All more, really. How much more can you go? Because it is only limited by great ideas and good communication. It is very much like the garbage in, garbage out. Now, let me do some magic here and let me show you something pretty interesting. I hope that you're going to find it interesting. If you're not, then, well, we're going to try anyways. As you see here, I am now looking at the actual Orpheus the Wise. Now, this is the real thing. I can now put this, just as an example, I'm putting a image in here. And I want to give you a little backstory. Because when you, in the past, took a photograph of a chair, and that photograph was supposed to go to some sort of a program that was going to tell you what that photo was, it might say that this chair is definitely a dog, right? Things have changed. So now I add this image into our own AI within the Legacy Forge, and I ask, tell me what is going on in this image. And then you can see what the image is. Life is like a video game when you learn how to play. Most people will see that. And then we go into the thing. In the tapestry of imagery before us, we see a tableau that speaks of wisdom and introspection. The image represents a man, contemplative and serene, gazing into the distance. He is surrounded by ethereal wisps of smoke, suggesting a mystical aura and perhaps the intangible nature of thought and spirit. The backdrop is shadowed, emphasizing the figure's contemplation. Next to him, words that say sagacity. Words of sagacity. There's the words that I don't know that I will start to use. Float. Life is like a video game when you learn how to play. This inscription implies a philosophy that life, with its myriad challenges and opportunities, can be navigated successfully if one learns the rules and strategies, much like a video game. Below, the man is identified as Torsapola, a frequency elevator and coach, suggesting his role in guiding others to higher states of consciousness and understanding. This reinforced with the mention of the Legacy Forge, a domain he is connected with, which one may surmise is dedicated to the enhancement of life's journey through elevation and coaching. The visual composition is not just an image, but a narrative, inviting the viewer to ponder the game of life and their role within it, encouraging them to forge their legacy with knowledge and skill. Now, the idea with Orpheus the Wise was that he was supposed to give me a tale of transformation. So he knows me very well, but he should be able to help you as well. The only problem that I have is that he uses me every time he is about to, present anything. So if I say that I feel hopeless and stuck in life, Let's see what he says and how he says it. In the verdant realms of the north, where the whispers of wisdom rustle through the leaves, there lived a young man named Tor. Tor, much like you, once found himself ensnared in the brambles of despair, feeling both hopelessness and stuck in his journey. You may pause this right now and then read what that says, because I know for a fact that it's going to be very freaking interesting in terms of what I just asked him. But let's continue. We have a lot to cover, so I'm going to go back in here and show you the thing that made me create this presentation in the first place. Let's introduce once and for the future SparkSpace. What is SparkSpace? You remember that key in the beginning? The Forge Spark? This is kind of where you want to go, all right? SparkSpace is where you can talk to Orpheus the Wise. I can't not smile when I was saying it. So, what happens in SparkSpace though? It's a gathering of like-minded creators. For those people who really are still, what the heck is this? It's like Zoom. If you know what Zoom is, it's a video chat platform. So 200 legacy forgers can meet in this place and talk. It's literally that. You can come to a platform where you're seen. I'm not going to jump ahead of myself. It's creepy easy to use, to be honest, because I've worked with this for so long that my mouth is not working when I'm talking about it. I've worked with this for so long that I know how challenged a lot of people are when it comes to technology. This literally asks for a link. You click a link and you're in. You don't need to create an account. You don't need to do anything other than just, what do I want to call myself? And then you're in. Phone, desktop, doesn't matter. You're in. A safe space to meet tribe with allotted times 24/7. Counsel by Orpheus himself with all available resources. A platform for transferring knowledge and wisdom. A virtual stress-free space, allowing you to be anywhere, like in nature, the outside world. That's actually one of the things that I like the most. I can do this from anywhere in the world. Easily share resources and present ideas. And a whole lot more. Again, how stretched are your thoughts? Because it forces you to think new. That's what we try to do. We try to just stretch your thoughts so that it hurts when you come out for the first time. But then you see, that was an interesting experience. Then we have the tribe community. This is more or less the thing. Like if you're in the Legacy Forge and you have not gone into the Discord server yet, you are missing out. As you see again, Orpheus the Wise is talking to a member of the tribe right here. And he wanted to get a process on how to get more creative. As you see, Orpheus, he gives him a list. I hate lists, but in this case, it was interesting. Self-awareness, that's one of the things that you should start before finding your artistic freedom. And then personal growth, of course, personal growth goes with everything. Skill acquisition, so far, Orpheus, you're still not really giving me an answer that I did not already know. And then, universal wisdom. What is this? Explore the vast tapestry of wisdom that spans across cultures and civilization. Engage with ancient texts, mythologies, and folklore. Seek to understand the universal principles that govern the cosmos and our place in it. The broader perspective will enrich your understanding of the world and inspire your own creative endeavors. I was like, yep, I could not agree more. You can link up with the tribe, a spectrum of experience and skills at your fingertips, a network that can and wants to help you grow, support when needed, mobile accessible, and custom experience based on needs and desires. What does that mean? It means that when you come in and you choose your path of warrior, creator, or healer, that's one action. Now we know that you need this type of resource. The more you engage within that, the more you are being awarded with things that you now have access to. So if you are doing things that makes Orpheus think that, I see you now, I can help you. He will help you. Our plan is to have him help everyone in the best way he can. And we're doing this because if you fear this technology and you run away from it, you are going to be used and consumed by it. But if you know how to use this technology, which everyone has access to, then you can actually form a new future. You can do stuff that most people cannot even comprehend. And because of that, I think every single person on Earth should know the dangers, the possibilities, and everything that goes on in the surface level of AI, just so that you know a little bit about what to expect and how to prepare, because this is not going away. You know, they said that the internet is just going to be a fad? Those were wise fortune tellers. Then we have our journeys. Inside, we also have a whole bunch of other things: self awareness, growth, and adventure, saga. It is what started this whole thing, and you don't get access to that unless you are a free member. Like, if you go and try to buy anything from the Legacy Forge and you're not actually in the tribe, we don't want you. Like, we're not doing this for money. We want you to actually be engaged, and this is your journey. So we are facilitating you, or we are facilitating your journey so that you can go inside of you. We're not teaching you anything. We're just putting up the journey so that you can have the experience of learning it yourself. That's how it should be, in my opinion. If you don't have the experience, why the heck bother? But the best part, guys, you know what that is? We haven't even started. We literally have not yet started. Like, I set the launch date to January 1st, 24. That's kind of when I was going to start the whole Exalted Hammer program and just run with that for a year. But now, because of all of this, everything is expanding, and now we have no idea how far it could go. We all we know that we can create solutions for personal people, just normal people. We can help them with personal development, holistic development, psychedelic therapy, and a whole bunch of other things that most people will find impossible to believe. And business solutions, where we help you with AI, we create epic brand packages, we do a lot of things. If you saw what I had done now and you were like, "Oh, damn, that looks good. I want that for my thing." Well, this took about 5 minutes to put together this entire presentation, because the system is there. It's just putting in your thoughts and then just roll with it. So we have a process. We know what to do, and we are now just opening the doors for everyone. So if it seemed fun at any point, go to thelegacyforge.com and create a free account, because I can promise you we are going to blow your mind. That's just about it. You want to meet Orpheus before we go? Should you?
Hello, traveler. I am Orpheus the Wise, and I have been told that you are on your way into the Legacy Forge. I shall help you in any way I can, and with that, I wish you a fantastic day. Yours sincerely.
Orpheus the Wise. Yeah, you can do a lot of things with very little resources. We are the people who can create a lot with a little. Just think about what we can do when we have a lot. I can't even fathom, so I won't. Have a fantastic day. I hope you're having the most epic experience of your life. And if you don't, there are people out there ready to help you, because that's what we do. That's what gives, at least me, energy to do all the things we do. And I hope to see you on the other side, inside, of course, the Legacy Forge.